Welcome back. Brand new CBS News polling shows Americans want to hear more about the economy in President Trump's State of the Union address. Let's bring in CBS News Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto. So, Anthony, I'm going to give you a laundry list, and you just take it and run.
Go.
State of the country now compared to a year ago. What do people want to hear about? Who should set trade policy? Iran and ICE.
Okay, that's a long list. We're going to get to them all, but I'm going to start with this. What do you want to hear about? Cost of living, the U.S. economy. Now, maybe you say, wait a second, no surprise. These have been the top issues for many years, in fact. But it's not what you talk about in a speech like this. It's how you talk about it. Here's what I mean. Going into this, 60% of the country thinks that when the president describes things with prices and inflation, which have been the top concerns about the economy, they say they think he makes things sound better than they really are. What's important here? I think it's that central dynamic of a president wants to be optimistic, wants to tout their record, the president surely will, but also has to meet the country where they are. And most people say the economy isn't good. They haven't said it's good for years. That's the central tension and really a big key thing to watch. Second part, I asked people, okay, if you were giving the State of the Union, how would you describe things? Top word they used, divided, used by 2/3. That's actually quite similar to how it was when Joe Biden gave his last State of the Union back in 2024, if anything, a little more so. So that division, people's perception of it, has kept on going. And then finally, this. I want to show you because it's really important. State of the country is divided as well, as we said. But look at this difference in optimism going ahead. It's part of the speech, right? Generate that optimism. Republicans, who are more likely to tune in, way more optimistic about the coming years than independents or Democrats, Major.
Now, quickly, Iran and ICE.
Okay, Iran. Here is the key thing I'm watching tonight. Almost 3/4 of the country say they don't think the administration has yet clearly explained the U.S. position on military action against Iran. So we're looking for that, people waiting to hear what exactly the plans are, what exactly the position is. And then finally, I'm going to zoom down here to ICE. This is a dynamic to continue to watch. Big majority of the country thinks that when stopping and detaining people, ICE is being too tough. Listen for that, because this is an issue that really divides Americans. Republicans strongly in support of the deportation program. But this number, over time, heading into the speech, this number has been driving lowering approval of the deportation program overall. When folks think ICE is being too tough, they're more likely to say they don't approve of the program overall, Major.
When I say Anthony Salvanto can go through the numbers, scroll this way and that, contextualize them, explain them, present them like nobody else, that's what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Salvanto, thank you very, very much.